Welcome to the PHNX Wildcats show, coming to you live from Studio K, presented by Circle K. Head to any Circle K Arizona location where you can get any size Polar Pop or Froster for just 79 cents now through September 3rd. This is true. Check it out. Now, joined by the great Jacob Franklin in person. If we can get off the, we like Circle K a great deal around these parts. But there we go. All right, now you bring in everybody. You got everything here. Can you turn that down a little bit? Thanks. All right, now we've got Jacob Franklin in here. Jason Scheer coming to us live on his way to Florence, Arizona to probably check himself in for, correctional stay. But he wanted to hop in here. This is the great Jacob Franklin's last day here. So we are going to have a lot of fun with Jacob Franklin on this show. Scheer, what are your thoughts on this guy from everything we put up with over the last few years to some of the Pat Tillman stuff being some of the more, one of the more loved ASU fans in Tucson? This is the moment for this large man.
Yeah, I got about 1 minute here before I have to go. But I just wanted to say that despite the stolen valor and the way that he's treated us previously, Jacob added, even though he's an ASU guy, he's a good man. I respect Jacob.
Jacob is a good man. We're going to talk a lot about Jacob Franklin, though, and on this. But, Scheer, I think a couple of the things that we need to really, really talk about here, though, is Jacob Franklin behind the scenes. Do you think that Jacob Franklin actually likes me? Period.
No, not at all. No.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, it's going to be a poll question a little bit later on. I do not think that he likes me, but we're going to find out throughout the show. He's going to have an opportunity to punch me in the face. We also are going to have Del Taco Cheeseburger about to be delivered here. He is going to be eating this live and on stage. This is true, Jacob Franklin.
Yeah, this is my send-off show, and it took me about 2.5 minutes to even get a word in. So if that's any indication about how this is going to go, it'll be an exciting day.
Oh, we're only getting started right here. Scheer, I know that you're, like I said, we need you to be checked out by Friday from the institution, but let us. We appreciate you though, Scheer. All right, salute emoji.
I'll never forget you, Jacob. I'll never forget you.
Oh, and Jacob's,
I'm not dying, Scheer, but basically.
And Jacob's coming on once per month, though. This is true. He promised this.
I said that I might.
No, that's not true.
You will, Jacob. My last words is you will. We'll never forget you. You are the Pat Tillman of PHNX, and we respect you. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, it is. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it.
I can't.
All right, now, Jacob Franklin, let's talk a little bit of Arizona ASU. We are going to talk sports on this show. Don't worry. We're going to get to Smelly Rainy Seattle, all of the stuff that everybody wants. We have questions that people ask of the great Jacob Franklin.
People love me, Mike.
Yes. First and foremost, were you surprised at the Twitter poll that was put out? And this was a scientific poll, and it was asked.
Yeah, genuinely.
Who is the most beloved Arizona State alum in Tucson? And I don't know if we have those or not, but Jacob Franklin was, look at this. I mean, this is as scientific as it gets. Jacob Franklin, 47.5%. What say you to the people of Tucson, my friend?
I'm a little bummed I didn't win. But I was genuine. Like I expected when we joked about this on your show, I fully expected to lose this poll, probably 80% to 20%. It's not necessarily like I said it playfully. I didn't really think that the people would respond in this way. So I am thankful for the people in Tucson for voting me as, second best ASU alum in Arizona. There were a lot of different write-ins. I don't think people could actually gauge who they liked better than me, but I'll take 48% out of 300 people.
Now, you are an Arizona State alum. This is true.
That's what we just talked about.
You were also a Grand Canyon alum.
This is true.
Why in the world can we get you on this show today before we get into some Arizona State and Arizona? Can we get you on this show? We just got the package just arrived, but can we get you on this show to disown Arizona State and say that you claim GCU? Can you do it right now?
No.
You'll think about it though for a while.
Probably not.
Okay. All right. Well, either way, we're going to work on it, though. But again, we have a very special package here for the great Jacob Franklin. I will get up and get this.
No, we've got somebody that can get it to
Oh,
us.
actually,
Mike.
no, Shane Diefenbach.
You forget that you're not at your house.
Shane Diefenbach, but yeah, we have. Listen, we're going to be all over the show today.
If you're listening on audio, I just highly recommend going to watch this show on YouTube.
Yes. Now, the lovely Erica L. Day has joined the stage as well, coming in with something that
There's a lot going on right now.
People wanted, and I think, all right, come on, let's all, I'll try not to be gassy. Come on. All right. Erica L. Day, what do you have there, my friend?
I have brought the beloved bacon double dell.
Yep.
At the request of Mr. Mike Luke.
Now, before I eat this, Mike, I need you to set the scene for me.
Okay.
What makes this burger so special?
All right. Well, first of all, it's cheap. So that always is what you got to go with. Again, I'm not going to ever tell you that it's filet mignon. We do not say that around here. But I found this out one time late night drinking back in my younger days. And I went into a Del Taco and I got the cheeseburger. I got the bacon double Del. This thing is exquisite. It is very, very good. And for its bang for its buck, I don't even really like any other Del Taco's other food, but I like this Del Taco. So again, now this is reality television at its finest. Erica, many times people think of the Kardashians. When they talk reality television, they have nothing on Jacob Franklin.
They also did not give us any napkins.
We do not need a napkin. Jacob Franklin is the napkin. So, Jacob Franklin, I will let you.
Can I use this as a napkin?
Oh, no, because this shirt is smelly and rainy. But, by the way, Eric L. Day as well, we were modeling these shirts. Yes, exactly.
Just show it off.
Right. It's all ready.
Show it off for the camera.
Oh, you got the bacon in there, right?
Yep, the bacon is in there.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, first bite.
Here we go.
The ASMR is going insane.
It's good. It doesn't suck. It's that. It's what keeping. Can you imagine what's going through this man's mind, his sensors right now?
Sensory overload.
All right, here we go. This is good. Many people are talking about this.
Could you use some ketchup?
Okay. Oh, ketchup? Oh, there was no ketchup on there. Well, again, that's why I was worried about door dashing it, because there's normally ketchup in there, but again, maybe they messed it up. But either way, there was no ketchup.
The bacon's a really nice addition.
Yes, exactly. But what is your considering for a fast food burger that comes from a Mexican establishment? I guess I don't know if it counts as Mexican food, but whatever. What do you think, Jacob Franklin?
It's a fast food burger.
That was not what I was looking for here. Can I run this by you again? This is very good. You agree?
What's the scale here?
All right. We're comparing it to, all right, now you've got, let's say you got McDonald's right here. Burger King, and you got Del Taco. Which one are you sitting there and saying, yummy, yummy in my tummy?
No, let's not do that. How many Mike Lukes out of 10 do you give it?
How many Mike Lukes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh, I don't know if that's a good or a bad scale.
Shane Diefenbach, by the way, in there.
Let's go. That's definitely a 9 Mike Luke scale.
Oh,
9 Mike Lukes out of 10?
Yeah, dude, we have just really bridged the divide.
Wow.
Yes. That's a virtual hug right there. Keep eating, my friend. Why don't you eat up and we'll tell you? That's a line from Dumb and Dumber, by the way. One of the best movies that I've ever seen.
Aren't I supposed to be on the show?
Yes.
Isn't it hard to do when I'm eating food?
I eat and talk all the time, man. Seriously. I don't know how I'm still here, but
I've done your show for 3 years, Mike. I've maybe seen you eat food on a show twice.
No, I don't, because I'm a professional.
And you're asking me to do this now?
All right. Well, fair enough. By the way, 95 lives already for Jacob Franklin. Spread the word. Get people in here, Jacob. Okay. Now, I want to get back to a little bit of Arizona ASU talk as well. Jacob, there is a rumor going around about you that you are splitting because you see that the divide between Arizona and ASU is so big, so immense, and it's getting bigger, and you're like, man, I got to get out of here.
No, I'm Tempe all the way. Look, I've produced your Mike. I will say this probably many more times during the show. I've produced your show for 3 years. I have a special place for U of A fans in my heart. The U of A fans,
right? Yes,
not the school. Not the school.
9 Mike Lukes is a legendary blunt rotation. That's actually not bad.
That sounds like a nightmare blunt rotation.
Yes, it really does.
I really want to know what the conversations would be like.
Okay, but with all right, so. Do you look at it though, and do you say, I'm leaving Shane Diefenbach, I'm leaving him the keys to the castle, the king of the throne, but I'm also looking at it and saying, man, Arizona football, Arizona State football, going in the opposite directions.
Are they though? I actually think ASU's on an upward trajectory, and U of A could probably only go down from where they're at.
Well, if you consider an upward trajectory, picked last in the Big 12 preseason.
Media doesn't mean crap.
Yeah, people in the media, what do they know? Gosh, it's not like.
Did you get a vote?
What's that? I did get a vote.
Well, that explains why it was so bad.
No, I picked Arizona. I backed the A on literally everything. Now, Erica L. Day, what do you think then? Do you think Jacob Franklin's getting out of here because he knows that everything's about to hit the fan and he's using getting a nice little job as an excuse for that? What do you say?
Me personally, I think he heard exactly what Eric Ruby said that he saw about Jeff Sims the other day, and he said, I don't want to see anything about that.
Yes.
I was never on board the Jeff Sims train, but Mike knows this.
This is true. Can we make fun or not make fun of Jeff Sims? Can we talk about Jeff Sims here for a second? Okay. Now, Mr. Chris Cartman came at me on Twitter, a very friendly man, though, a strong man. Oh, Jacob, look at that. I knew he was admiring that from afar. And he was saying, you got to give Jeff Sims an opportunity, this and that, all of that, give him around the right coaches, all of that, and then he'll be in a good spot. Well, come to find out that he said that he needs to have a very limited playbook after camp. I need Jeff Sims on the football field. You have family in Nebraska.
I do.
I have family in Nebraska. We have lived the Jeff Sims experience.
It's not good.
It's not a good one. That Del Taco cheeseburger, much better.
Better than Jeff Sims, that's for sure.
Yes, exactly. Now, do you look now? Being that Shane Dievenbach is going to be handling everything right now, as you move on, and you train Shane very well. Well, they only hire tall people around here, except for me and Totri. So you got to remember that.
Yeah, don't forget you have to stand next to me before the show's over.
We will. Trust me, that is in my notes. By the way, my notes today just say sports and then Jacob Franklin. So there is that. But.
There's far more on this piece of paper.
Yeah, Smelly Rainy Seattle.
Yeah,
That's
it's all
only other
but
thing.
It's all nonsense, really, though. It's all. But either ways, Jeff Sims, we get him on the field. Can we just? What do you expect from ASU this year? Would you rather have him or Noah?
This kind of feels like a between two ferns episode.
It does a little bit, actually.
I mean, look, I think the answer is clear for most people in the country that Noah Fafita is one of the top quarterbacks in the country.
Right.
He probably should have transferred.
Right. Okay. All right.
That's where we'll leave it.
Okay. Now we got a lot of questions for the great Jacob Franklin. By the way, let's see here. Hold on, man. Here, I wish my glasses were even stronger. I should have put my contacts in today. But either way, everybody's asking Jacob. We got to talk about this, and this is the Jacob Franklin Show. We back the J today.
We surely do.
Yes, Jake Franklin. Can you give any privies as to what you will be doing, or can you give any?
I can tell you guys that while I'm leaving PHNX, I'm not leaving the ALLCITY family. So I will not be leaving the company, this company is forever. It will. I believe in this company, so it's a really good step forward, but I can't really say much until it comes to fruition. So check back in maybe a week or so.
Okay. Can we talk about possible moving areas, or can we still, is that on the down low?
No, you can talk about where I might be headed.
All right. Now listen, you might say, Mike, you look better than normal today. Erica L. Day always looks good. Now, look, big reason why these shirts today, my friend, SRS, Smelly Rainy Seattle. Would you be moving possibly closer to SRS?
You and I have talked about this. I will live closer to Portland than I would to Seattle.
See, that's why we like Jacob. I knew he wouldn't want to claim it. You do not want to claim SRS.
Right, because I'd live 2.5 hours away. So what am I like? I don't claim Tucson, and I live closer to that than I would live to Seattle.
By the way, we're at 100. We just got to 104 lives. I told you this was going to be a really, really good show. Okay, now we've got a lot of questions for Mr. Jacob Franklin on these were posted by on Scheers message board. There was literally an entire question and answer thing. Okay, now here's the first question. Does Mike answer the phone with the same level of enthusiasm when he kicks off his podcast?
I will tell you exactly how Mike answers the phone. He says, Jacob Franklin. Then I ask him what he wants.
Yes, exactly. So what you're saying is what you see is what you get.
Yeah. Okay. No, Mike is exactly the same way on the show as he is off.
I would like to point out that I called Jacob today. He answered. Mike called Jacob today. He ignored him.
It's true. This is very true, Jake Franklin.
It is true.
Yes.
But I did answer a text from Mike at 6:59 this morning.
All right, we need to talk about this because there's a lot of misconceptions about this. Very good point bringing this up, Erica. Here's what happens here. And will it be Shane that I text at 7 o'clock?
No.
Who will it be that I text at 7 o'clock?
You'll figure that out.
Okay, but I'm guessing Shane doesn't want to be texted at 7 o'clock. I don't blame him.
I'm up at 7 o'clock.
Are you? So I can text you at
He
7.
just might not respond.
Yeah.
Okay. Either way, here's what I do. I wake up at 6 or about, way before that, like 5:30. But then I wait until 7 o'clock on the dial and I say, Jacob Franklin, where am I? Give me all the stuff that I need. And today, guess what? Jacob Franklin, I was remiss in it. All bets are off today, though, my friend.
Yeah, I think the worst ever. I think you did text me at 4:30 one morning, and that's when I finally drew the line because it was before. It was really early. It was probably about a year into what we were doing, and I was producing Mike's show, obviously from the get-go, and it like progressively got earlier and earlier and earlier because like we moved his showtime to the 10:30 a.m. slot, and like it started as, can I text you the night before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can I get the links the night before? And that was a no.
Yeah.
And then that was followed by like 8 o'clock, 7:45, 7:30, and then it was like 7, and then it was 6, and then one morning you sent me something at 4:30.
Yeah. Was that when you told me, hey, dude, like you're going to get written up if you send me this?
I never told you I would write you up.
But you are above me, though. You're in a position of senior leadership, the inner circle.
I don't feel the need.
Okay, well, again, it's something. He is a humble.
Third in command, if you will.
Third in command, just like Shane Diefenbach is as well.
Is that a real position? Like third in command?
You told me you were third in command.
I mean, sure. In the food chain, I'd probably be third.
Yeah. Well,
if both of those, it's like the hierarchy for president.
Mm-hmm.
What's the?
Your Secretary of State.
The Speaker of the House.
No. But like, what's the chain? It's chain of command, right? What's it called? What's the? Is it
the chain of command?
Is it chain of command?
By the way, you were up to 111. I told you. Anyways, president, vice president, speaker of the House.
Right. So like it works like that. If Saul and Espo were to then
that would be you.
Yeah. Well, not me
blame.
anymore. Not me starting tomorrow.
But that would be the great Shane Diefenbach at this point. Yes, exactly.
Sure. Presidential succession.
Secession. That's what it is.
Secession. Oh, so seceding from the country as well.
Not secede, success.
I was going to say, we're turning this into like a civil war.
It would be a success. Put me in charge. Find out what happens.
Here, join us for the Reconstruction era talk about the United States. All right, now let's bring up some more questions for. I almost said for Jake Diefenbach. But let's see here. Can you go to the previous one though first? That one is the first one, if I believe. Yes. Yeah. There was multiple ones.
The second one is the one you're looking at.
The second.
Just
one.
go to the other one.
Yeah, the other one, please. Yeah. Yep, that's it. Okay. If Mike could either have a Final Four appearance or be as tall as Jacob, what would he choose? Final Four. I got to ask you a question. This is a great question. Jacob Franklin, do you like being this tall?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, peek behind the curtain. I do not like being this tall.
Would you rather be my size?
No.
Oh. Would you rather be my size or your size?
My size.
Oh.
I think I have the optimal height.
Yes, like 6'2", 6'3", somewhere in there. You're 6'4". Yeah,
like
perfect. I think 6'2" is probably the optimal height, unless you're an athlete, in which case I would love my height. But you have to remember, like I explain this to people. They're like, hey, you're tall. And I'm like, yeah, I am. And they're like, do you play basketball? No, I don't. Because if I was playing basketball at the highest level, you have to picture me going up against the Devin Bookers of the world, because that is my height.
That's good. By the way, 121. Told you. Okay, now, Erica L. Day. Many people think that you are well over 6 foot. This is not true.
No, I am.
Okay, sorry. So I am the shrimp. I'm the we got Jacob the blimp. We got Mike Luke the wimp. How about that? I thought that was pretty good. All right, now
Did you call me fat?
No, I'm saying you're tall. The blimp. It's big. It's robust. It's girthy. Whereas with Mike Luke, it is it's just not. Shane Diefenbach just took his headset off. All right, now can we get back to the next question, please? Many questions coming up. Did Mike get the foundation? I don't want to get into that. As always, Mike's bullying the reason Ben One White won't come on the show, or is Mike going to lay the blame on his producer? No, Ben One White will be coming back on the shows, but Ben One White has a real job.
Mike, hey, hang on. You told me there was questions for me.
Yeah, but they are. But do I bully you? Do you consider this me bullying you?
Yeah. I have to talk to my therapist about you once a week.
All right. Let me ask you this. If you could change anything about me?
Mike, I think you're getting gaslit right now and you're letting him.
Yeah.
No,
it's not good. Let's see. Yes. All right, fair enough. Let's bring up another question here. Another question. Okay. All right, Jacob. This is a good one.
These are all questions for Mike. These are not questions for. I don't live in Tucson, people.
Does Jacob believe that Dilly actually likes Mike or is just playing him?
I would also like to know Shane's opinion on this.
I think it's a good one.
I think Dilly truly likes you, Mike.
What do you say, Shane Diefenbach?
I think he finds you very entertaining.
Ooh,
like
what
a
nice
like a
answer.
That's a good one. I like that, Shane.
like a clown, like a mouse, something like that. Okay, fair enough.
You brought him a cheeseburger.
I brought Jacob Franklin a cheeseburger.
Also, for the chat, I only answer super chat questions. Thank you very much.
Super snap questions, my friends. Oh, by the way, 130. Yes, Jack. Can we go back to the comments here because we rely on these people much more than rely on myself. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see.
It's just Erica, Team Mike, or Jacob.
Right. Oh, Wilbur Big Burner. Mike, I am over 5'6.5". I stood next to Toe Tree and I took care of that. Correct? I was taller. No, you weren't there.
I was not there.
Shane Diefenbach was, though. You were not there when I stood next to Toe Tree. Oh, all right. Well, fair enough. All right. Now, do we have I got to ask you something here. All right. Let's do this. We are going to stand up next to each other here in a second. But first, you might say, Mike, I am really curious as to what might be going on as far as the reads. Well, thanks for asking. Sanderson Ford, what can you tell me?
They're a great car dealership.
Mhm.
In the Phoenix Valley. They've been here forever.
Okay.
I don't do ad reads, so you putting me on the spot for this was really wonderful.
Yes,
Thank you very much for
exactly.
this.
No, that's what we
You'll never find a car dealership that gives you as good a service as Sanderson Ford. Everybody there treats you like family because they are family. And get this, the Starliner Diner. Have you ever seen a car dealership with a diner on property?
It's amazing.
I need to go there right now.
It is.
It's got a better burger than the Del Taco burger.
It must be.
Well, I mean, yeah, probably because they have like a Ruth Chris in there or something. So, I mean, it's probably pretty good. Now,
It is A5 Wagyu.
is it? I don't know what that means.
No.
I don't know what that means. But I will say this. Get 0% for 36 months. OAC from Ford Credit. See dealers for details. Eric, I can see you going to Sanderson Ford. You look like a Sanderson Ford truck type.
I think so.
Yes, exactly. All right, now, so again, check it out. Sanderson Ford. Jacob Franklin did a very, very good job with that. Now, you might say, Mike, isn't there another read? Yes, there is. The Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Let's see the little wave. We worked on the wave
blue
up
wave.
here. The blue wave. All right. Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Check it out. Now, you might say, what's cool about that? It is a fun and it is immersive experience. You have spent much time.
I have spent a lot of time there. I think my favorite event was probably the Cardinals draft party that we threw there
Okay.
in April.
Okay. Now, what
I
makes
think
it
that
so
just
great?
it just shows the versatility that space has. If you're looking for literally anything, you can probably find it at Gila River Resorts and Casinos. They've got stuff for everyone. They've got pools, they're a hotel, they do shows, they've got a Top Golf swing suite, they've got a sports book. They're loaded top to bottom. I mean, it's truly just a super immersive experience.
And you know what you can also do there? You do you at Gila River Resorts and Casinos. How about that? You would agree?
I would agree.
Yes, exactly. But you know what you can also do?
What?
Visit playgila.com for more details, my friend. Check it out. You will thank me later. Now, Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Now, you might say, when are you going to stand up next to this guy? Mike, stop being a putz. Let's do it.
Erica, you have to play-by-play this.
All right. Here we
Into the
go.
mic.
You got to play.
Tell the people what's going
Tell
on.
people
Tell the audio people what's
Entering
going on.
stage left.
Listen, they're standing up right now. Already, Jacob is towering over Mike, and I'm getting scared.
Oh, you got to move. Oh, my gosh. Jacob
Oh,
goes
man.
out. Yes, Mike.
Yes, Mike is approximately 1.5 feet shorter than Jacob, and his hands barely go up to Jacob's shoulders.
Can I
This
reach
is
your-
very hilarious.
Can I reach your arm?
Mike's hands barely go over Jacob's head. This is
Yeah.
all too much for
Hey,
him.
Jacob, put your hand up. Put your arm up, and let me see. Put my arm up as well. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, Shane Diefenbach. Very bad camera work. This is not
Okay,
good.
so
It's
Jacob's
like the
hand
Statue of Liberty.
goes to the ceiling. Mike's hand goes to Jacob's elbow.
Yes, exactly. All right. So now we're going to get Toe Tree in here before the show is off because we are going to the hammer will meet the anvil. Is that the phrase? I think the hammer meets the anvil.
Sure. I wasn't born in 1800s.
All right. Well, I mean, believe it or not, neither was I, but might feel like it at some points. Now, let's talk a little bit then about the whole Pat Tillman situation. Pat Tillman's the most beloved ASU person ever. This is true. But
Yes.
yes.
It's absolutely
But
true.
so what does that really tell you? And he's a real American hero. This is true.
I'm not.
Yes, but
Never wanted any part of this conversation.
But what
And
is
you
it-
and your cronies.
but what does it say to you though, in a serious note, that you at almost 50% were voted the most beloved ASU person in all of Tucson? What does that say for you?
It means the people in Tucson really just need a better education.
You are literally dissing the folks of the old Pueblo for giving you a compliment, for giving you credit.
I never have to
I'm
speak to him
speechless
again.
right now, honestly.
I don't even know what to say. By the way, remember when you were worried nobody's going to watch? Look at this, my friend. Everybody is watching this. This is very, very good. Okay, now, sorry about that. I don't know what I was. Oh, sorry. I'm all over the place. Now,
Audio people, you just, like I said, you just really got to come watch this show.
yeah, okay. Now, let's talk a little bit about we're going to get back into a little bit of sports now, believe it or not, for a few minutes. Arizona State basketball, Arizona basketball. Why? And I've wanted to ask you this for a while. Why do you believe there is such a gap between the two, being that you guys live in a much, much larger, robust city than Tucson, by your guys' own admission? Why is Arizona so much better than Arizona State? Why would you say
well,
this?
I will say the last championship was actually the year I was born.
Okay.
So that does not mean much.
Okay. How about but why can't you guys win like any conference titles, make the tournament, things like that, little things? I'm not a serious question.
Yeah, I mean,
non-trolling question, my friend.
Just, you know.
Okay.
That's the way life goes sometimes.
Do you guys miss Frankie Collins?
That's a good question. Do you guys miss? You like Frankie Collins, don't you?
Can you miss something that you haven't seen without yet? Like we can't.
So you don't miss him yet?
I don't know if I'm gonna miss him yet.
Yeah. What if Josan Sainon?
Oh, Josan
Oh.
Sainon. You realize that the Josan Sainon camp was DMing me nonstop after the shows. And then I gave them a compliment and they stopped DMing me. What are you doing? I like that. I like that hat. Thank you. That's a tip of the cap right there. I like this thing. Look at this. All right. My inner circle hat will not be displaced. But with what was I going to say? Yeah, but no, the Sainon. This was weird. I said that Sainon was going to go to the highest bidder. He's going to go to ASU. And they took that as me putting him down. And I said, no, dude, I have no problem with him going to the highest bidder. Would you go
Make
to the
your
highest
money.
bidder? Yes, make your money. Now, I got some questions from some people on the board directly to Mr. Jacob Franklin.
Okay. Are these actually questions to me, or are they just questions
No,
about
they're-
people want to know about you?
No. Nobody cares about me. They care about you. This is your show. Jacob Franklin, what do you like doing in your spare time? When you're not around the PHNX headquarters, the compound, what do you do in your spare time? You
I
look like
spend time with my wife and kid.
okay.
Yeah, my wife and I have been
There-
married since 2021.
There were four guesses that you look like a fisherman.
I've been on your
So-
show before.
Is that like profiling? Is it like what he looks like, or is it?
He
like,
looks like somebody would have a fisherman that would be involved in the. You don't think so?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
All right.
He's
fish-
too tall to be a fisherman.
That's a good point. All
I
right.
disturbed the fish. They'd see me coming.
They would see you coming.
They're
It's
here
like,
as stompers.
it's like
Yeah.
Sasquatch coming out of the
Mhm.
forest or something.
Yep.
You're like, oh. All right. Now, do you like bowling? I thought that was an interesting one. Two people asked if you like bowling. You do strike me as liking bowling.
No, actually, I hate bowling.
Wow. All right. So we basically established that Jacob Franklin hates about everything in society. What-
Laser tag? Like, what do you do?
Oh, I
for
love
fun?
laser tag.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
What-
found something.
all right. What do you, and that's why we need Erica all day here. What do you like doing, Jacob Franklin?
I golf.
He
Okay.
loves the D-backs.
I
and
do love
Jake,
the D-backs.
Right?
Yeah, I do like Jake.
Perfect.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, I like Jake a lot. But yeah, I watch all the D-backs games. I literally watch all 162 games.
Right.
Like, that's something that most people don't know about me. Like, if you ask my wife, I watch every single game.
Mhm.
Even
I can tell it.
I'm literally watching the game right now on my computer.
I literally took a picture of Jacob Franklin watching the D-backs, and then immediately Scheers says he's probably trying to tell people he's the first baseman or something. It was very funny. All right, now there's more questions here coming in for the great Jacob Franklin will be missed. I'm actually going to be serious with Jacob Franklin at the very end, but until then, there will be a lot of the smacking around. Oh, over 150. I told you that would be the case, Jacob. Okay, now let's get back to this for a second. Do you regret at any point here during your tenure at PHNX not hopping on to an Arizona Wildcats football show when we became really good?
Mike, I'm pretty sure I talked on just about every show.
On the post games, though, you generally
Yeah,
gave the
I talked on the post.
yeah,
well,
but I mean, we got something big going
hard
on.
to talk when you guys blab.
Ooh. We got good stuff going. We got a lot of good stuff going on here when it comes to Arizona State and Arizona, though. Now, do you plan on going to one guy said, do you plan on moving to the Dominican Republic with the rest of ASU's team before the season ends? Will that be the case?
No, I will be staying in Arizona for the time being.
Okay, now let's talk Diamondbacks. I know that's your passion. I know that is your passion, Jacob Franklin. In your lifetime here, what when it comes to sports, there's Diamondbacks and there's everything else.
Yeah, no, the Diamondbacks were my first love. Born and raised out in Mesa, Arizona.
Okay.
As far as I can remember, when I was a wee lad, my dad took me out to just about every D-backs game that we could go attend. And so that's kind of where the love sparked. I played some Pee Wee baseball. I was really bad. But yeah, the Diamondbacks were my first love. And then about high school, I started getting into other sports. But yeah, baseball always holds a special place in my heart.
What other sports?
I mean, I watch basketball. I watch football.
Yeah, but did you actually play or like by getting into it?
I played volleyball. My sister was very good volleyball player.
Oh, she is a good volleyball player.
My sister was D1 at Kentucky for volleyball.
Wow.
We didn't know this.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know Kentucky.
Absolutely
I didn't
knew
know
that.
it was at Kentucky.
You're a bad friend, Mike.
I didn't know it was. Jacob Franklin breaking stuff at meetings and not telling me, so I'm not going to feel bad about that one at all. How about that one?
I didn't break it, if we're being truthful here.
Well, I know, but I'm not happy about it at all. Oh, we got a super snap from a G. Husted, $1.99 super snap. We are now up to 160 lives. Wow, I told you, man, you would bring the heat. Jacob.
Wait, no. So this it basically, it says Erica was correct earlier. My questions were all meant for Jacob to ask Mike and gaslight him, but of course Mike took that away from you. Got your back, bro. Hugh Bob, Jacob Franklin's #1 fan.
All right. Well, I don't know what to do with that. Now I feel really, really bad about myself. But now
I have the correct, and to respond to TR Burns, I do have the correct Wildcats blood in my family.
Oh, the Kentucky
That's
Wildcats.
disgusting. That's vile. Please.
Yeah, that's
Enough.
You knew what you were getting into having me on the show.
But that's just not good, though. I don't think that we should support that.
You know what color that blood is? Blue.
Oh, a blue blood.
Yep, but not Arizona Wildcats.
Oh, Shane Diefenbach
not
already
blue.
getting the zingers.
Someone's got to do it to us.
All right, now, great question. At what age did Jacob reach? Oh, this is a good one. Hey, let's take a guess on this one. At what age did Jacob reach 6 feet tall? I am going. We got Toe Tree coming in here in a second. All right, listen. We hit 160 lives the second Toe Tree walks in here. That's the power of Toe Tree, my friend. Now,
did you get half a viewer for each other?
What's that? No, like 87 people jumped in the second that they felt your presence. But when it comes to Jacob Franklin, and Toe Tree, we want your take on this as well. You as well. When did you hit 6 foot?
Between sophomore and junior year of high school.
Ooh.
I was going to say when you were 12.
I was going to say
He didn't give us a chance to guess.
I was late to that. Yeah, I was actually 5'9" as a freshman.
Were you really?
What's the most amount you grew in a year?
6 inches in a summer.
Wow, that's a great band name.
6 inches in a summer.
Great band name.
That really is. 6 inches in a summer? I mean, seriously, you bring the hits. Okay.
I had to wear knee braces because it hurt so bad.
You had knee
Oh my
braces?
goodness.
Yeah, it was miserable.
Wow. Let's see. Wow.
Do you have pictures of this?
No.
Why would she take pictures of? Why would he take pictures of knee braces? Yeah. No. All right.
Why not?
Now we got Toe Tree in here as well.
yes,
We are all going to
knee
stand
brace.
next to Jacob Franklin again. We're going to stand.
Not Erica,
I'm
though.
not doing that again.
One more time.
No. Toe Tree's in here for you and Toe Tree to stand
No,
next to each
we
other.
want you in the middle,
Why
though.
are we doing it?
We want you in the middle.
Shane's not going to adjust the camera. I'm just going to be, my head's
He
going
doesn't
to be
need
cut
to
off.
adjust the camera.
All right. Here, look at this. Look at this.
I mean, both our heads are cut
For
off.
all of the listeners, Mike's head's cut off. Totree's is not.
Toe Tree,
Totree's is.
I saw you going like this.
I'm standing straight. I got
He's
great
wearing tall
posture.
slides too, by the way.
Strong.
But Jacob's looking
Tall
very tall.
slides.
No, look at this. All right, I win.
Very tall slides.
Those are very tall slides. Hey,
I'm growing, Mike.
Yeah.
Finally.
Hey,
He-
listen,
he
now
might
I'm
need
saying,
knee
like,
braces.
I always tell people I'm like a foot away from being really where I wanted to. as
If
a
we were
person.
6 feet tall, Mike, we'd rule the world.
We will, but you know what? Not everything can be given to the most blessed people, and you know what? That's just what we're having to
Stay
deal with.
humble, baby.
Yes, exactly. Very much appreciate
Two
the
of the
great.
7 dwarfs, somebody said in the chat.
Oh, that was not.
I'll lock 'em.
That was not nice. That was not nice. All right. What do you think then about going on to the Big 12 then? Arizona.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Yes.
Yeah, the Big 12 move is.
Hey,
I
you
think-
got to speak into the microphone, my friend. Go ahead.
The Big 12 move is really exciting for both Arizona and Arizona State.
Can we talk about let's see here. Can we talk about Arizona State basketball in the Big 12? Because our good pal Shane Diefenbach.
I legitimately think that they might be pretty solid.
Okay, let's see here. Now
You can't tell me that what Bobby did in the offseason is not impressive, considering.
Listen, I think Bobby Hurley is a really good guy. I think as a coach, I think he leaves a little bit to be desired, but he brings in good football players, brings in good basketball players. But here's my question. What did you think about what Shane Diefenbach put out before he went to Spain, that he thinks that ASU has top 6 potential in the Big 12?
I think that's a very look, sports are sports, man. Anybody can beat anybody on any given day.
All right, Shane, make the case.
Top 6 potential. It's like you said, the ceiling. I think they could end up as a top 6 team if they play their best. That's not where I'm predicting them to finish, though.
Considering though that there's going to be 5 preseason top 10 teams in the Big 12. What do you say? What do you say?
That's why I said top 6.
Oh,
my prediction would be they finish 9th. And that's probably good enough for a bid.
That is good enough for a bid. 10 Big 12 teams in the tournament.
Hey, but isn't it exciting though? Joking aside, isn't it exciting going to a conference that cares about sports, that actual fan
where you're not
bases?
worried about only getting 2 bids into a tournament?
Yes, exactly. Eric all day. I see you agreeing with me.
I could go all day on conference realignment, but yeah, I'm really excited to be on
Go
the
all
Big
day.
12.
We got all day. We're not.
No, it's been so exciting this whole
We
year.
don't have all day, please.
Yeah, we
I'd
actually
like
don't.
to get home at some point.
Yeah.
I have a show this afternoon. Okay, guys. But yeah, no, I'm really excited to be in a conference that genuinely gives a shit about basketball in general. Like, it's going to be really exciting to be going up against competitive teams over and over again instead of just teams like ASU.
What do you guys? Yeah, I agree. Now, let's see here. Dick Wilson, the great Dick Wilson, says, "Will Jacob Franklin be at Arizona Stadium when the Wildcats pound the Devils? Would you come to that game if you're not up in the Pacific Northwest?"
I won't be by then.
All right.
If you buy me a ticket, sure.
All right. Now we're gonna get this on air before we get back to the questions. But you will be coming on the show once per month, contractually mandated,
I'll try.
obligated.
I'll
Yes.
try.
Yes. What days?
Espo, as a parting gift, Espo did give me a webcam.
Okay. What days generally work best for you? We're negotiating this right now. Right now. What days generally will work best for the great Jacob Franklin?
I don't really know what my schedule is going to look like, so get back to me in like 2 weeks.
All right, fair enough. Now, when it comes to football this year, you think Arizona is going to take a step back? You think ASU is going to take a step forward?
Correct.
Okay. What about Arizona State leads you to believe that, besides bringing in a new quarterback, obviously, what leads you to believe that things are about to take off for the Sun Devils?
I think you are Kenny Dillingham's self-proclaimed #1 fan. So, I think it's hard to look at Kenny Dillingham and what he's been able to accomplish as a recruiter and tell me that he hasn't made that roster better from last year to this year. Considering the fact that for 4 or 5 of the games last year, your starting quarterback was Cam Scattaboo and Jalen Conyers.
That's not good.
No. You're going to tell me it can get worse than that?
Right. Yeah, that's not good. But I think it can get worse. And you think it can get worse too. You walked right into that, Jacob Franklin. You did walk into that. This is true.
I don't think it's gonna.
You don't think Jeff Sims can
There's
be worse?
no way that this team could be worse than they were last year.
No, but at quarterback, you don't think they can get worse?
I mean, at quarterback, 4 positions were injured, or 4 starting quarterbacks got injured. So no, I don't think they can.
With Jeff Sims, though, a whole season of Jeff Sims. I almost
Didn't
think that he
ASU
would
play
But-
like 6 different quarterbacks
Look,
in
change
one
the
game?
scenery can change people. You know what? I'm going to flip the script. Jeff Sims, I'm not your biggest believer.
I believe.
Oh, wow. Are you I was going to say, I couldn't think of anything. Erica, you believe in Jeff Sims as well?
I do not, and I cannot wait to roast Eric Ruby on the show later today when I call him a Jeff Sims believer.
Oh, wow, very, very good. Now,
We'll
again,
see what the records say at the
by
end
the
of
way,
the year.
I
We
told
sure
you
will.
you have staying power. Look, by the way, I've been destroyed by mosquitoes all day. Look at this.
Bro, there's no mosquitoes in the office, so I don't know what you're
No,
talking
I
about.
don't know. Maybe
There
it's
are
just...
no mosquitoes here.
Yo, well, what are these things?
I've
then?
not gotten a mosquito bite in probably 6 months at this point.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
All right, well,
there are no
fine.
mosquitoes
Well-
downtown.
Well, maybe they just like me and they don't like you guys. I don't know. Maybe let's see. Jeff Sims dropped his burrito express today. Big 12 Bobby. That was very, very funny. Big 12 Bobby also says, thank you for not muting him at any point. I would do agree with that, but I don't think that you ever did anything that deserved to be muted. Now, let me ask you this, though, Jacob Frank.
He did put me in jail one time, though. So
I did
actually,
put you in
I am
jail.
going to think about that for just a second.
Okay, now we got to talk about something that we have not talked about the whole show. Circle K.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
I actually need to stop for gas on the way home, and conveniently, Circle K, I don't know about you guys in Tucson, but here,
We have a Circle
you
K. in
can't go
Tucson.
more than, yes, but you can't go more than a block without seeing a Circle K.
Did you know that we saw Circle K in Copenhagen?
Oh, Leah was telling me that.
Very
Yep,
exciting.
I
Mike.
saw a photo of it.
Yeah, and a guy on Twitter actually sent me that a while back. So did you back the K there? Did you go in?
No.
No, we was on our way from the airport, and
Oh.
Ubers there, or taxis there, are the most expensive thing ever.
Well, you could have just been honest and said, yeah, we did go in there, Mike.
Well, I don't lie, Mike.
All right, well, either way.
Mike, do you lie?
Never.
Mike lies every show.
Never. No, when I told people I was cool, that was a lie. But how about this? Circle K, though, you might say, I want to be like Jacob Franklin. Well, what's the first thing that you could do when you think about how could I be like Jacob Franklin?
Grow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, besides that,
Step one.
you could also join the inner circle.
I'm an inner circle member.
Yep.
I'm such an inner circle member that my gas off, like the cents off gas is 5 cents instead of 3 now.
Okay. Now, you join the inner circle for free by downloading the Circle K app today. Terms and conditions apply.
That's how you got to do it.
it. Visit CircleK.com for details. Maybe you'll even see Jacob Franklin in there. How do you go into Circle K then? Do you like go in there and buy like munchies and like little
for sure. The
Big
Polar
Macs?
Pops. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, right now, 79-cent Polar Pops, 69 cents if you're an inner circle member.
I stole one of
Chicken
your
tornadoes.
I stole one of
Yeah,
your
they have some actually really good options in there.
I stole one of your Slim Jims here in the office from
It is the
Circle K.
Rolls Royce of gas stations.
No, it is. It is. When you think of like, when you think of the, when you think of the Gila River Resorts and Casinos of gas stations with the little wave, that's what you think of with Circle K. So anyways, check it out. And Shady Rays. Now, you might say, Jacob Franklin, you do look like a sunglasses person.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, exactly. Now, what can you tell me about Shady Rays? Because the U of A SIDs, do you have that picture? Brett Gleason.
No.
Oh,
We do, but no.
okay, fine. U of A there it is. There it is. This is Brett Gleason, the great Brett Gleason, Arizona football SID. I went up right to him and took a picture and I said, I will be posting this on the show. And he said,
Wasn't he not happy with you?
No, that was all crap. I found out about it. It was somebody else lying. It was one of those people trying to misdirect and make me feel bad.
Are you
about myself.
lying?
No, I'm not lying.
He
I'm not
really
lying.
is telling the truth on this.
Yeah, Erica saw me confront. It was a high stakes confrontation yesterday. So either way, Shady
Did you
Rays.
throw hands?
Dude, nobody wants to throw hands.
That's why
with
he
me.
brought me.
Yes,
in
exactly.
case.
Did you throw shade?
I threw shadies. But through shade, that was good. Exclusively for our listeners, Shady Rays giving out their best deal of the season. Head to shadyrays.com and use code PHNX for 35% off polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself. The shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. Now, I got some other questions. Jacob, did you ever want to get into the on-air industry?
Something that most people don't know about me is I have played the piano since I was 7 years old. And until I was basically in the second semester of my senior year of high school, I was intending to go to Arizona State for music.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Really?
that just
Tell me
kinda,
more about your music career. This sounds
that
interesting.
just kind of changed. I mean,
Did you play the clarinet?
No, I literally just said what I played.
All right. Well, either way, keep interesting. I didn't know that. So you're musically
Well,
inclined.
hold on, stop it, Mike. What does he? What instrument does he play?
What's that?
What instrument does he play?
The gazebo.
What he literally just said it. What instrument does he
I
play?
was looking at the next question for Jacob
Wow.
Franklin. I do apologize.
So what's the
Wow.
instrument?
Yeah, what is the
The
instrument?
piano.
Oh, the piano.
I do play the piano. Yes.
We should bring in a piano sometime. Who's your favorite pianist?
Win. I don't work here after today.
Well, that's a good point. Who's your favorite pianist?
I mean, I'm really into the
What? Get
to
your
the-
mind out of the gutter.
to the romantic era. So like Franz Liszt,
Okay.
Chopin's really good.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's really nothing. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I got you. What else?
Rachmaninoff.
Now, do you go to concerts? Are you a concert guy?
I do go to concerts.
What do you go to?
Hosier's my favorate band that
Okay.
exists. Obviously, Hosier's the name of the person, but it is band. Yes,
Right, okay.
Hosier's my favorite band. I have a concert coming up in October. A
Mhm.
band called Lawrence. Shout out to Lawrence. They're really solid. New York-based band. Their dad wrote Miss Congeniality, so really interesting backstory there.
All right.
Really, really good.
Okay, fair enough. Now, when it comes to, let's see here. We got some more questions coming in here. All right. Let's see here. Hold on just a second. No, we already did all those. We did already those questions. Okay. Now, I got to give Jacob Franklin some real props here as well. Jacob Franklin, you put up a lot of crap, but I think it was well-meaning crap.
It's not just you.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. Now,
No,
um,
I'm telling you, it's not just you.
yes, exactly. But is it fair to say that I was a fairly reliable person for you as far as
Are you making his send off about you, Mike?
Yes, I am. I'm trying to
He's
make it about me.
absolutely making it.
I'm trying to make it
me.
about me because then I can redirect it back to something else I want to talk about before we send off. But Jacob, on a serious note, you are fantastic. I'll be honest. When I got into this company, I had no clue what to expect, and you were very good to me. You were a beacon of light during an uncertain time.
I felt like a secretary at times.
To me?
Yeah.
Oh, but just by reminding me of everything.
Yeah.
But you did a very good job of that. But I think it's fair to say that I'm a little bit better now.
You are.
Only because
You're
I've
definitely
taken
better.
over.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on.
You
here.
have definitely gotten better.
Okay, well, you know what? At some point,
And it is the improvement that keeps this going.
It is the improvement that keeps it going, and that's also why you want to step on the show for every now and then. This is why you brought it back. Now, I'm going to put you on record right now as a send-off for you. Do the Diamondbacks win the World Series this year?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll back the Snakes till the day I die.
All right, you're going to back the Snakes. Now, with what is your biggest concern with the Diamondbacks?
It's not Rake.
The injuries, like you got to avoid a big injury in the playoffs.
Don't you feel though this team just has really good vibes to it?
They do.
Like sometimes, like with teams, they're not the best.
This is a shout out to Damon Dog.
Damon Dog.
He's been on this since day one. Geraldo Perdomo, ultimate vibes guy.
Right, for sure.
Mike, I've told you this before. Who's my all-time favorite Diamondback?
You did tell me that.
You've never listened to anything I tell you.
No, it was
He's got no idea.
No, I do.
Zero
I
clue.
do.
Shane, do you know?
Rod.
Rod. Has there ever been a Rod?
No. Who is it again? Once you tell me, I'll remember it. Because I remember hearting this actually. It was like a late evening text
It's
message.
Orlando Hudson.
Orlando Hudson with no power, but ultimately very reliable, though. Oh, Rod.
Yeah, Geraldo Perdomo is about the closest thing that we have gotten to Orlando Hudson in this organization since. In regards to the fact
What about
that
Travis Spivey? Is he on the short list?
Mike, I was 4.
Okay, fair enough.
And it's unfortunate to say that I actually don't remember the World Series.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, what were you, 2?
4.
All right. Well, I do remember that. I remember where. Hey, can you run by me again your age? But I actually remember where I was during that, and it was a surreal season. But you know the thing that was crazy about that year is that I felt going into the playoffs the Diamondbacks were better than everybody else because we had Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling, and you didn't.
Hard to beat.
Yes, exactly. And there was also very much something where you just kind of knew going into games that you were going to have a really good possibility of winning that game.
And that's how this team feels.
For sure.
It's almost every game. It doesn't matter. Last night it was 3-2, and it was 1 out in the 9th inning, nobody on, and it was like, well, this team's probably still got a chance to win this game.
Who is your biggest disappointment in D-backs history? Because there is a very clear one for me.
I mean, like, I'm imagining that you're going to say Justin Upton.
I thought he was going to be Ken Griffey Jr. Yes.
Yeah,
I did.
I imagine you were going to say Justin Upton.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, let's go with Trevor Cahill.
Right.
Because it was one of those, like, he came over from Oakland and everybody's like, oh my gosh, this guy's stuff is incredible. He's got so much movement. And then I just remember watching him pitch, and it was like he never knew where the next pitch was going to end up.
For sure.
Like, it was, he'd walk like 5 guys in an inning, and you'd be like,
Very well played.
Where are we at now?
Right. I actually got fooled into one time, Edwin Jackson. I actually thought that Edwin Jackson might be good.
Hey, don't discredit the man who threw the only no-hitter where he walked 7 guys and hit a batter.
Nobody said it was a perfect game. It was a no-hitter.
It's a no-hitter.
Yes.
It, by definition, is a no-hitter.
But the biggest bonehead move ever was getting rid of Max Scherzer. That was an easy one to see.
Well,
that
sure.
was a real bonehead move.
I
But
mean,
you could also tell
with the trade, they made the playoffs. I mean, that's the trade they got Edwin Jackson and Ian Kennedy, who then eventually led them as their ace into the playoffs.
Yeah, but no, there's still a big difference though between
sure,
Ian Kennedy.
absolutely.
Yes. Ian Kennedy. Here's the thing when it comes to baseball, and I am not a baseball general manager. I know a lot of people are confused by that, but Ian Kennedy, whenever you've got a guy with overpowering stuff and a guy that gets by with like sweat and guile, you want the overpowering pitcher.
Yeah, I mean, if in hindsight, I think Dave Stewart would probably say that he would like Max Scherzer back.
Yeah, it was a big mistake.
But like, piece together a rotation of every ex-D-backs pitcher that's basically become really, really good.
Yeah, that's a really that is a really, really good point. That is a really good point. Now I'm going to ask you this, and again, we only got a couple of minutes. I understand, but on this, do you think in the next 5 years we see a D-backs World Series?
I just told you that I thought they were going to win the World Series this year.
But no, I mean, seriously, do you think that we...
Was I not being serious?
Well, I don't know. I didn't know if you were just being optimistic or not.
No, I firmly believe, other than when I look, you know me, I'm a realistic fan.
Mm-hmm.
When I think ASU is going to be bad, I'll tell you that I think they're going to be bad. I'm the same way with the D-backs. Like, when I think that they're going into a year that they're bad, I'll probably tell you that I think they're going to be bad. But anytime that I think the team has a chance, I will say that they're going to win the World Series because they showed last year. All you got to do is get in.
Mm-hmm.
Get into the dance, get hot. That's all that matters.
Okay, now we got a super snap coming in. Let's see here. Wish you the best, Jacob. You were nice and welcoming to me and my wife at Chicken and Pickle.
I was actually would have been super welcoming to Scheer and Mike if they would have just, not been babies.
Do you know this story, Shane? Listen, you guys had a great time at Chicken and Pickle, and we were supposed to sit next to Scheer.
I was also supposed to be there. Yes.
And guess what? Jacob Franklin said that last second, literally within 48 hours, just pulled the carpet out from under us and said, yeah, I got people coming with us. You can still come.
Mike's lying. I said, are you guys coming? And he was like, yeah, can we sit with you? And I said, no, I actually have some friends that are on their way that I'm going to be on a team with.
Right.
And then they were like, so we're not invited.
Yeah. All right. Now, let's see here. Sean says Jacob ain't having any of it. Yes, you ever seen Jacob Franklin lay down the gauntlet. Have you ever been mad at me? Legitimately mad at me?
I'll let Shane answer that.
He is nodding his head.
He's nodding his head in agreement behind the Mac.
When was the last time you were like legitimately mad at me?
Within the last month?
No way.
No, not a month.
Basketball
Maybe a
season?
couple months.
Yeah.
What were you mad at me for?
Dude, it's like a couple months. I don't remember.
All right. I was hoping I would never get Jacob mad at me. But on that note, though, on a serious note, are you excited though?
Yes, I'm very excited, Mike. I just let me interrupt you here for a second. Mike Luke covers the Arizona Wildcats like nobody's business. I don't think there's a single person in that industry that can say that they're doing the same thing that Mike is.
That's because
if you tune in on a daily basis, I truly think that this show, pound for pound, is one of the best podcasts that you could possibly listen to. He brings humor. He brings great analysis. He brings great guests. He's well connected. You will be hard pressed to find somebody that does this job better than Mike. So, like, look, I play a part in Mike's show, but I know people truly don't think that I like Mike, but Mike is Mike is one of my favorite people here.
All right.
At PHNX, and like, I just want to say that, like, even though I'm on my way out, like, please tune in, please keep supporting, please, like, Mike deserves all the love and attention that he can get over the next 10, 15, 20 years before he inevitably retires, because his arteries give out on him.
All right, now I got to be serious for a second here. It's hard for me to be serious, so I wanted to wait till the very last minute. Jacob, on a serious note, I don't know anybody that would have probably put up with the amount of stuff that, like I said, the texts, the basically 10 minutes after the show, hey, show clip reminders with the smiley face, basically messaging you at all times, but also somebody there, easily the closest person to me in the entire company outside of Eric all day. But honestly, though, you meant the world to me. And if I didn't have a producer that was, I think, as amenable and as understanding to my quirks, that's a warning. It's a warning. But no, on a serious note, being amenable and warming to my quirks, I don't know. Because like I said, I've never been into something like this, and you made me feel very much at home. And you always had a very comforting aspect to that. It's like, we'll get it done. We'll get it figured out. And that is something that I give you a high five for, because
thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Like I said,
love a good high five.
Yeah. I was going to say, I don't want to stand up because I'd have to go like that then. But like I said, this dude is the best. And there are some people in life that you can just kind of tell we're always meant for, as cool as this place is, you can always tell they probably had a little bit of a bigger horizon. Jacob Franklin, just don't lose touch with us.
No, never. I'm literally staying in the same company. You'll probably see me on Sunday at Saul's party.
All right. At Saul's what party?
Meat party.
Meat party.
Saul's meat party. Okay. Now we got a couple super snaps before we sign off.
Well, I already just gave everybody
Thank you, Jacob, for the good humor. Yes. But again, these people are paying. This is their hard-earned money. Thank you for everything, Jacob. Going to miss your humor and fun talks on the shows and events. You are the man. Like I said, Jacob, 5 of a Kind Media said Jacob is the, hold on, where is this? Jacob is the best. Wish you best. And like I said, you're not going anywhere yet, though. This is true. And thank you for everything.
Mike, it's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. Now, should we have Eric Ruby read off the PHNX?
Eric Ruby's not in here.
No, because we have it recorded.
We don't.
Oh, I thought it was recorded. Oh, okay. Well, either way, become a PHNX diehard. There's all kinds of really good stuff. We will be. I thought he had that. Well, either way. Sorry. All right, one more handshake. Jacob, you're the man. Appreciate you. Erica, you're awesome as well. We will be back with you tomorrow. Send off. It's not going to be the same without Jacob, but the show is in very, very good hands. We will be talking
Please don't text me at 7 a.m. tomorrow.
We won't. But we will be talking about those new hands tomorrow, though. But for the great Jacob Franklin, for the great Erica L. Day, for the new guy, number 3 in the building, Shane Diefenbach, I am merely Mike Luke. You have been listening to the AZ Wildcats podcast.
We all silly like the mayor.